Welcome back to CXTV. We are in Vinton, Virginia for Go Cross, first round of the Trek USCX series. And in this video, we are covering Saturday's junior elite races. And we are already off and running. In our women's race, we got Nicole Clayman taking the whole shot right from the gun. Ava Shipman on her wheel as they come around the bend. Clayman really pushing the pace. Third place, that's going to be Nabayenka Garcia Barreño from Mexico. And I believe fourth place right now is Coco Lertz on Team Booger. Hadley Molnar and Claire McKinnon also out there. Here is Clayman running. Barreño doing a nice job until she has to get a little sideways and has to get off and starts to lose ground in the sand. This sand pit this year, really tough. In the years past, not as much sand. They got two dump trucks full of sand and they're really making it difficult for the riders. A really great challenge on this cyclocross track. Clayman just dominating this race from the start, out front with a nice lead. Shipman trying to chase her down, leading the pack. Everybody else pretty much together. Got two trailing. Clayman showing her strengths here over the planks. Big lead as she is clearing the planks. That is Lertz just making it to them behind her. And Barreño third place. Shipman falling back to fourth. McKinnon in fifth. And there is Molnar at the back of the field. On the climb, Clayman continues to dominate, making easy work of Meigs Mountain. Barreño with a big attack going up the side, really starting to distance herself from Lertz and try to catch Clayman out front, and really easy to do that. Unfortunately, Clayman with the mechanical down there trying to get her chain unstuck. Really sad. Huge lead in this race, and now she's at the bottom trying to fix her bike. And you know, this is cyclocross. You see somebody with mechanical, you just go. You don't stop. There's no waiting. It's all part of the sport, and you just attack. And Barreño is doing just that with a nice 5, 6, maybe even 7 bike length lead at this point. And again, having to stop. Clayman looking at her bike, trying to fix it on her own. This is the big decision point where do you try to fix the bike or do you run to the pits? She's not too far from the pits. There's no good answer there. And as soon as I say it, they're got the bike fixed and going again. But she is at least a minute and a half down at this point. Meanwhile, Barreño still taking advantage, really putting in a nice effort, able to just distance herself from Lertz in second place. And chasing her down is Claire McKinnon from Stimulus Trek in third place. Getting to Meigs Mountain, there's 3 big climbs on this course. They are on the first one as we're seeing them, with Lertz in second, McKinnon trying to chase her down, but Barreño just cruising out front. Fun thing about Barreño, this is her first cyclocross race. Not her first UCI cyclocross race, her first cyclocross race ever, and she's able to put in a huge effort, got some good luck there, and take the win. Nice debut in the sport of cyclocross for the reigning Pan American mountain bike champion, and here it is. Here are your final results. Barreño winning it. Claire McKinnon coming from behind, being able to pass Lertz and take second. Lertz hanging on for third. Molnar and Clayman ended up in fifth, stayed in the race, and Shipman in sixth place. All right, here we are now. Next race, this is your men's junior elite race. Everybody taking a deep breath before the start, and there is the start. That is going to be Ethan Brown with the good start, taking the whole shot right from the lead. We got our Stimulus Trek duo behind him. That's Sagan Gerritsen and also Grayson Franks, and they're going to move right to the front. They go by Brown in the early turns of this race. Moving into third place, there was Jack Helvey from the Boulder Juniors, and first time through the sand, and Grayson Franks from Stimulus Trek able to make it all the way through the sand. That's a huge effort. Not even a lot of the elite racers were able to make it through this part of the sand. Frank's able to take that momentum and continue leading as the field starts to get a little more strung out. As we get to the horseshoe, it's going to be Franks coming through there with Brown on his wheel. We got Sagan Gerritsen in third place, Helvey and Higley in 4th and 5th. All right, here we are at the flyover. Brown, the stimulus pair. We got Higley and Helvey in 3rd and 4th place, up and over the planks. All these juniors able to ride them without an issue. At this point, the sport has progressed to that if you have to get off, you're really losing ground. This is a skill you have to know in cyclocross, even at the earliest level in UCI racing. We're on Meigs Mountain now with the 3 climbs. Brown coming up there first, Garrett's in 2nd. It looks like they're able to separate themselves. Garrett's taking the lead, Brown right on his wheel. They got a little bit of a gap. However, Higley from Boulder Junior Cycling still there with those 3. Helvey trying to catch on, but getting distance a little bit as we move back to the front half of the course. We're going to hit the sand one more time. Brown going through there first, and he is looking fast and looking smooth. Higley in 2nd, all 3 dismounting and running now. And Brown is able to take advantage of a little bit of a gap that he got in the sand. This is that a washed out off-camber turn, really tricky section of the course. A lot of people going down in the amateur races. These 3 treating it like the budding pros that they are. Helvey still in 4th place. We've got our Donovan Racing development racer, Jack Billowitz in 5th place. But it's Ethan Brown's show as he comes to make the turn towards the flyover. He is leading by about 15 seconds at that point, and the battle really comes down to 2nd place. Brown is out front, and this is it. This is between Higley and Garrett's, and they are attacking each other for the final laps of this race, going back and forth. You can see them going down as Brown is coming up. That's how big of a lead he has at this point in this race. Here we have our battle for 2nd, going through the sand one more time. It's Garrett's with Higley on his wheel. Garrett stays on the bike. Higley runs, but you can see that by stalling out, like, Higley planned his dismount. Garrett's really didn't. He waited until he stopped. They give Higley the momentum. He took advantage of that, was able to get ahead, and as soon as he did, he started to attack. By the time he got up the stairs, he had about a 10-second lead as he heads down to the flyover and the planks, and it looks like Higley is going to secure 2nd place in this race. Once again, Ethan Brown way out front is able to fix his kit and take the win in round 1 of the Trek USCX series in Vinton, Virginia at Go Cross. Here are your final standings, your top 10 for Go Cross Day 1. Thanks for tuning in to CXTV. We will have more coverage coming up.